Hey there guys, and good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever and whenever you are. And welcome back to another Forager Nuclear episode here on our island. If you don't remember last episode, we went and did a little bit more exploration of the graveyard biome, as well as we came through here and got these skull boots and these skull gloves, and we built a new shrine in the graveyard, which we will be going to check out in a little bit. But without further ado, what I'm going to do to start off this episode is come through here, collect up this egg, slay some slimes, and start off by harvesting our farm. So, if we come up here, and there we go, and starting to clear out all of the overgrown berries here. And I just realised we did another thing last episode as well. We actually built a bunch of new fishing traps within the graveyard biome itself, and we put them there, and I'm hoping to get at least a couple spinefish soon, which are the fishing relic of that biome, and dealing with those slimes, and continue to chop, or not to chop down, to harvest these berries. And I might actually put more on to turn into seeds. I know we have a lot of berry seeds right now. However, at the same time, we will be needing a lot of berries with the amount of what's the word? Fishing traps, that's what they are. With the amount of fishing traps we'll be making in the future, the cost actually, I don't know if it does it with other structures, but I know with fishing traps the cost of, or the amount of berries it takes to build one, definitely increases the more of them you build. So, we'll be needing a lot of berries in the future. But either way, with all of those harvested, what I'm going to do is come up here and actually make all of those berry seeds, and then just come through these top parts of the island and just clear out some of the resources. So, I will see you when that's done. Let's do this. So guys, as you can see, that actually took less time than expected, and I've cleared out all the resources from this top part of the island here. Well, actually, I didn't. I forgot to come over here by the Fairy Queen online. But, okay, we can quickly clear out these for her, and what I might actually do is come through here and clear out some of the resources in the graveyard biome for a little bit. But, what I actually need to do first is check. Okay. So it appears to have broken again. Thankfully, I think, if I remember correctly, I did some calculations, and from the projection it's been going on, it should be about 22%. Give or take, a little bit over, a little bit under, but it should be about there. So, hopefully my calculations are accurate. I suppose we'll find out. But either way, clearing out these resources here, and what I actually need to do is come down here and see if the shrine that we constructed last episode hasn't recharged yet. So, I hope it has, because we will be needing it to get the cupola, and oh, there's more signs. A curse whose effects last on. So the effects of the curse won't go away. However, a curse that can be stopped. So the graveyard biome will never get better, or it'll never heal up to back to a grassy plains, but it will. We can stop it from getting worse. Well, that's better than nothing, I suppose. Okay, well, looking at this, our shrine still has another 26 minutes to go until it's recharged anyway, and I don't know if our banks will have. Actually, I think we should be able to buy an island right now with the money we have, but what I want to do is give our banks a little bit more time to generate some more money, and I actually think I'm going to quickly go ahead and clear out the rest of the resources here in the graveyard biome. So, I'll see you when that's done. Not the graveyard, the grassland biome. But I'll see you when that's done. Let's do this. So guys, as you can see, that actually took a little bit less time than expected, so what I'm going to do is, not in time-lapse form, but I'm going to start clearing out, not all of them, but a few of the resources in the desert, and actually start making my way over here towards our marketplace, so that we can check it possibly twice this episode, and just see for now if there's anything worth buying in there. There probably won't be, but there usually isn't, but we can still check. And in fact, we may... No, we didn't get lucky. I was going to say we may get lucky and get another Sphinx, but if we look through here, there's training dummies, stone walls, or stone gates, electronic wall, teal dye, stone, and a beat sigil for 22.1 thousand coins, which we do not have. But either way, coming through here, and if I actually clear out just this one island, I think that may give our banks enough time to generate the money that we need. And I actually do think, like I said earlier, I think that we have enough money to buy another island. But I actually would like to get a bit more, because if you guys aren't aware, I was looking at the feats again, and there's actually one for generating, I think it was 1 million coins with only banks. I don't remember exactly how much it is, but I know we have to generate a lot of coins with only banks, so I would just like to generate a bit extra. And we could even actually build more banks and expand Bolt Island, I think I dubbed it. It's kind of becoming Bank Island at this point. But we could expand that island and add more banks onto it if need be. But either way, with that, I think that will actually be enough. And looking, yep, there's about 200 in each, obviously excluding that one middle bank, which hates us. I don't know why. But either way, what I think I'm actually going to do is, if I look at buy land, there's this island here, which is 7,000, or this island here, which is 6.5 thousand. And looking at that, that actually looks like another puzzle. And this island here is actually the island that I was originally looking to build the shrine on, but looking at it, I think there's actually less space. So there's actually a worse idea to build it on here. But either way, what I'm going to do is come through here and clear up these resources. And there we go. And I don't actually remember what the solution to this puzzle is. But I'm assuming this sign worth some, I'd say. Up, down, middle, up. I think these represent this, so it's... Okay, I already did that wrong. Up, down, middle, up, middle, middle, down, middle, up, middle, down. And there we go. And oh, the sign is gone. But that gave us the skeleton mask, which means basic skeletons don't attack you anymore. Oh, that would be useful. Oh, that would definitely be useful, because whenever I time-lapse, I keep getting issues where, I don't know if you saw it in the most recent one, I need to go back to the factory, and then, like, fend off against the skeleton that starts destroying our stuff. But, yeah, he's not interested in me anymore. That's actually really useful. Okay, well, that was definitely worth it going up there, but I didn't see any artifact spots, which we do desperately need some artifact spots from this biome. Another thing that would make it quicker is the robotic shovel, but that's a few upgrades away, but that just makes it so that we're guaranteed to get, a rare item, be that a gem or an artifact or whatever. Obviously, with our water shovel right now, all it does is that we will irrigate soil when we dig, but that is actually quite useful for our farm, obviously, because it means that we don't need to use up space for sprinklers, and we actually get more free space available to use for our crops. If you come down here, this still has 20 minutes left. I can't wait till we get that. If I look at our skill menu, skills, we have both of those ones, so what I'm going to be doing next is going for some of these, and I think the one I'll be getting is conjugation, which means magic structures work 25% faster. I think that'll definitely be a useful skill, and yeah, I think that's the one I'm going to go. Actually, what was that one? The destruction one? Destruction. Deal 25% increased damage to bosses. I might go for that one, actually. That one definitely sounds useful. Okay. Well, I think that'll be the next skill we work towards, but for now, even with the curse, it seems like this biome has two curses. The one afflicting it mainly, and the curse of excess resources. It was a bad joke, but either way, what I'm trying to say is we need to do a serious clear up of it. So, what I'm going to do is work on going through, and I forgot to mention earlier in the episode, the skull wings that we've had for so long, they've vanished. And I think I might actually be healing from the curse, which I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, it seems like a good thing on the surface, sure, because I'm not being as afflicted by it to as much of a degree, but then at the same time, it could be just a calm before the storm thing, a sign of worse events to come. But I guess we can't complain. Maybe the space helmet, having reduced exposure to it, did actually help. But either way, as you can see, I've actually brought a little humble bundle in here with us, which actually quite like the humble bundle vanity item. It's a nice little Easter egg to the company that produced the game. Well, actually, I think it's just the company that published the game. I don't think they made it, because I think Hopfrog made it on his own, if I remember correctly. Or at least initially, he made a basic demo of it on his own. I don't know, I'll have to watch the credits. But, either way, coming through here and clearing out some of the resources here, this goblin seems to be unaffected by the curse still. I wonder if... I wonder if he's we got the skull key from him. So maybe this guy's... What if this guy's the thief that started it all? Have we caught the culprit red-handed? We may have. Because we got... The messages said that it was caused by a thief taking part in the ritual who had a corrupted soul, and that they had a key of bone, which we're presuming is the skull key that we have. But that very skull key was given to us by this goblin here. Something a little suspicious is going on here. But either way, finishing off clearing out all of these gravestones, and I might actually, just for the last little bit, use our handy dandy thunder rod. And I think it's thunder. I know we can upgrade it to something later on. I don't know if thunder's the upgrade or if it's that one. I think that one's thunder, and I think... I'm checking now. Yeah, that one's thunder. I think lightning rod is the upgraded version of it. But either way, coming through here, and what I might actually do is, as usual, we want to get a skill, so we need XP. But actually, thinking of it, I remember last episode we made a bunch of progress in these bundles, and I actually want to look what we still need. That one we can't do. That one we can't do. That one we don't have the skill for. That one we can't do. We can put some bits in here. And alchemy. I think we can make some of the bits in here as well. What's that, 5? Okay. Let's do the building one for now. So, 50 brick, 50 steel, 50 leather, 50 glass. That should be easy enough. I think we have all of those things. So if we come out here and head over to Vault Island, you should be able to grab 50 brick. And oh, this always takes ages to get 50 of it. I see why you can't just put one in because it's so easy to get, but at the same time it is really annoying to have to get 50. Then you don't have enough steel. We have enough leather, but I don't think we have enough glass either. Okay, so what we need is more steel, 50 glass. So we need 30 steel and 50 glass. So what I think I'm gonna do... Oh, I did not mean to close that. And there we go. Grab all of the steel. And come over here. And for now... make all of our iron and gold into ingots. And here just make... Oh, I dodged that attack. Just make the 30 steel that we need. And there we go. And I think all that's producing, since like I said, we need so much XP, what I'm gonna do is just quickly come through here to donate what we do have. And then head down to where our quarry is, and well, you guys know the drill when we head to the quarry by now. We have a quarry to clear out, and some XP to gather from it. So, I don't think I'm going to level up from it, but I will still get a pretty good amount of XP, so clearing out all of these, and that should give us... Oh no, we still don't have access to it. Oh, I should have drunk my wisdom draw by now. And this is definitely breaking these bigger rocks that give us more XP. It's definitely going quicker than it did before. But either way, there we go, and there we go. So, what I'm going to do is clear out at least this half, and possibly do that half, but I'll see you when this half's done. Let's do this. So guys, as you can see, I was about halfway through clearing out this half when all of the resources came back and I just decided to regenerate on us. But what I'm actually going to do is, since I don't think our steel will be ready yet, continue to clear it out and continue to get a little bit more XP, but I'm not going to do it in a time-lapse form for this little bit. And I actually wanted to ask you, if any of you viewers out there, if this is your first week back at school, how it's going. I know it's I remember when it was always my first week back to school, I would hate it. For me, it would feel like we never left, but yeah, how's it going for you? And just, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but just basically drop a comment down in the comment section below, telling me how it's been, or even just telling me what you want to see in the series in the future, or just saying hi. I'd love to have a chat with some of you guys, and I don't know, I'd just like to find out more about the people that watch my videos. Which might be a bit of a weird thing, but I'd like to have a community with you guys. But either way, coming through here, and as you can see, I've cleared out about half of this bit now, and we are actually getting a decent amount of XP from it. I would do it with the lightning rod to make it quicker, but as we've realised before, the lightning rod actually gives you less XP when you break objects with it. And since half the reason we're here is to get XP to level up, that's not ideal. But speaking of leveling up and getting XP, we're actually nearly at max level. We still got a decent way off, but we're over halfway there, because max level is, well, the 64 skills, which means max level is 65, because we start at level 1. And we are at 42, which means there's only 23 more level ups to go. Which, seems like a lot, but actually is fairly small. Since we level up usually about twice every 3 episodes, I'd say, roughly. That's, at this rate, that's about 36 episodes until we reach max level, roughly. But if we like put a lot of effort into it and just like really just went for grinding XP, we could probably get there very quickly. Especially if we went and made a spirit orb farm, grinded out spirit orbs for a bit. Which, I don't really know. I know I do want to make a spirit orb farm so I can get... I don't know if there's a cap to the amount of damage you can do, but I want to definitely increase the amount of damage for void runs, because if you guys don't know what the void is, it's this sort of enemy rush thing, where you get a certain amount of time, you get 5 minutes to defeat every enemy on the floor, but each floor you go down, there's more enemies and there's also stronger enemies, and you start encountering bosses down there, and I definitely like to attempt to max out my damage, or at least increase it by a lot, in order to be able to, like, withstand the lower levels. But getting back onto the topic of spirit orb farms, I don't know if I want to use it to get level ups, because it kind of feels like cheating a bit, but doesn't at the same time. And what I'm actually going to do is quickly hop on up here and see how our furnaces are doing. And yeah, I was right, it's produced 11 bits of the steel that we needed. So what I'm going to do is actually come back down here and clear out the other side of the quarry, and at this rate we're actually going to get very close to leveling up, which is a good thing. We do need to level up, so I'm not complaining. But either way, this side clearly has a lot less resources than the other one because the ancient tomb is in it, so it takes up quite a bit of space. But what I'm actually going to do here is just systematically go through, clear out the ones on this layer, then this layer, then this layer, and so on. But coming through here, and look at it, I actually need to eat a bit more. And actually, with all these energy upgrades we've got, it's actually... it definitely takes more time between when we need to eat, but we still need to do it quite frequently, because we use up a lot of energy per rock that we break. And I feel like it's gotten quicker with our increased attack speed as well, because we can... it's actually hitting it with the pickaxes using up the energy, obviously, and if we can do that quicker, then we can use up the energy quicker. But as we get stronger pickaxes, we'll break them quicker, so we'll end up having to use less hits to break them, and so we'll end up having to use less energy to break them. I actually don't know if we'll be able to get the thing in this episode, the shrine. I don't know if we'll be able to get that, because it may not have cooled down, but at this rate I actually might need to either AFK or just do some... I might do a time lapse of fishing, because we haven't really gone fishing in this save yet, and I am actually curious about what you can get. I know if you use a liquid luck potion, it increases the chance that you get good items, and I'm just kind of curious that possibly if we like went fishing in the skull biome, would we get spinefish? And if so, that would actually be quite useful. But either way, I'm going to eat some of this fish and then continue mining. And we've actually have nearly finished out the quarry, so I might actually do that fishing thing and see what it's like. And I've only actually just realised that our wisdom jewel ran out, which is why this feels like it's taking a bit more, or like we're getting less XP from it, which makes sense. But coming through here and clearing out some of these resources, and actually looking at the time, yeah, I can do the fishing thing. I'm just thinking this may end up being a slightly longer episode than usual, but that's okay. And there we go. So coming through here and coming up, there's a pair of chickens. Why are there's so many chickens in our construction center? Need to clear out some of them. There we go. the chickens are cleared out of the Hylian Skyline Construction Center, and I think that's the wrong spelling of center, but I don't really care. And I'm just going to deal with this watcher. And there we go. Oh, and that gives us a bunch more steel. Nice. But we may actually... We're not actually that far off. So what I'm going to do is see if I can't make... Okay, I need one more bottled beetle. Should be fairly easy to get. And I can already see a beetle. Okay, so I'm going to make 2 liquid luck potions because we need one for the museum. But I'm going to make 2. And then just do some fishing for a bit and see what we get. So, without further ado, let's do this.
Hey there guys, this is post-editing Hylian Skyline here, and actually just during this time lapse I wanted to talk to you guys about a little project I've been working on. I don't really have many details that I can share about it right now, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I have been working on something in the background and will hopefully have something I can share with you in the coming months. I don't know when I'll be able to share something with you, but it's been going for quite a while. I started it about 2 to 3 months ago, but I'm doing all the work on it by myself. Right now I'm considering getting some friends on to help me with it, but for now that's all I can really say. I'll let you get back to the video, and I hope you guys have an amazing day, or have had an amazing day whenever you are. But either way, I'll let you get back to the video now.
So guys, as you can see, I didn't really catch anything that great. If I check my inventory, yep. And there's a lot of chickens here. And the shrines doesn't recharge, but looking at the time, I actually think I need to cut it there for today. So what I'm going to do is come over here and check, and yep, we have enough steel, and we have our extra bottle of liquid luck. So what I'm going to do, come here into building, and donate all our steel. And come here to alchemy, if I can reach it. There we go, and donate our liquid luck. But with that, I actually have to call it there for today. So I've had a blast filming, just like I always do, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching just as much as I enjoyed making this video. And as always, if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and share my channel with your friends to let them know I'm here and to help me grow. And make sure to leave a comment down below, telling me what you thought, or just saying hi. But either way, I'll see you next time. Bye bye! Look at this mess. There's so many animals running around in here as well. Lord. I have a serious cleanup job to do here. Well, I suppose I'll see you when it's done.